Hey everyone, welcome back to 996 The Howl. I've had this board set up for 5 days, but something in the back of my mind said wait. Just wait until the weekend, maybe Sunday night, and then the bombshell drops on Canadian Thanksgiving. I don't even think Bill Armstrong or Andre Tourney celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving anymore, but they released it. Dylan Guenther, I'll start with the Tucson Roadrunners here. Dylan Guenther gets sent down to the American Hockey League. Surprising to me. I wished that it worked out with Gunther, Cooley, and Zucker. They were paired together for the Australia games and throughout preseason here and there. But honestly, every time I've watched Gunther, I've felt very underwhelmed. He is a sharpshooter, he's a sniper, but for some reason in the NHL or wherever he is, I see him, in the prospect tournaments, 2 tournaments now. He's not getting that time and space to unleash those shots that I saw him get on those highlight reels from his junior days. And then, other than his shot, it's not like he does anything spectacular away from the puck or trying to create plays with speed or skill. He's a great shooter. He's just got to figure it out how to release those shots quicker, get into better open areas for his teammates, or learn to play better without the puck. It is unfortunate that Gunther gets sent down to the Roadrunners, but I'm sure, if someone gets injured in the top 6, he'll be the first one up there, especially if it's a guy like Zucker or Zucker. Next, we have Maximilian Zuber, who got sent down to the Roadrunners today as well. That was expected. He signed a contract with the Coyotes earlier in the offseason, and it was all set in stone that he'll spend his first season with the Tucson Roadrunners this season. We got Josh Stone, who's going to have his first full season in the American Hockey League, along with Ratu. So I'm excited for the Roadrunners. Maybe a bit more excited for the Roadrunners than the Coyotes, but I'm excited for both. Like, both expectations I have for the team are pretty high. For the Roadrunners, higher than the Coyotes. I think this is finally the year where they just make a stamp in their division and they're a juggernaut and they should be top 3 or 4. I'll have a Roadrunners season preview up this week along with a Coyotes season preview. And then we have the regulars for the Roadrunners. Prozatov just got sent on waivers today. He has to clear waivers to get to the Roadrunners, and I firmly believe he'll clear waivers for sure. If not, then I don't know hockey at all. Nathan Smith is down there already. Ben McCartney, we haven't heard much from Ben McCartney, and I was high on him the past couple of years, but he's been really quiet this offseason, so I'm a bit wary where he is in terms of his development and progression. And Jan Yannick finally signed a contract right before training camp. I'm sure, he'll do what he does for the Roadrunners. I think he cleared waivers, or if not, he has to clear waivers. I haven't kept up on Yannick due to the shenanigans and the negotiations for his contract this past offseason. And Soderstrom and Thornton, they're still on the Coyotes roster as of Sunday. Thornton, because he is injured, so I'm not sure where Thornton is going to go. He's injured, so that's why they haven't sent him down somewhere. He could go to the Roadrunners, but then the Roadrunners would have to carry 3 goalies, and Prozatov, Vialta's already down there, and then Thornton will be the guy. I hope he makes it to the Roadrunners and they rotate the 3 goalies. I think Thornton's really good. He impressed me a lot, and he played excellent in that prospect tournament. If not, he might go to the ECHL. I believe the Atlanta Gladiators are partnered with the Coyotes. I really don't want to see him back down in the Ontario Hockey League with Barrie. He's been there for 2 seasons. He looked amazing in the prospect tournament. I think he really needs some reps in the pro league. So hopefully he plays on the Roadrunners. If not, then the next step would be the ECHL. Soderstrom right now, as of Sunday, the Coyotes are carrying 8 defensemen. Craig Morgan is reporting there's some injuries on the defensive side. I don't know if Soderstrom's involved, but they did call up Kesselring and Kolya Chonok today. So I don't know. Monday around 5 p.m., the rosters have to be sent to the NHL head office. We'll find out then where Soderstrom is, if he makes the team. If not, he'll probably end up, or if he doesn't make the Coyotes, he's for sure playing on the Roadrunners because he's waivers exempt. So this is the Roadrunners, pretty good team. Like I said, I got high hopes for them, and they got a lot of talent on this team finally, and they should make some noise. Then we'll get to some deeper prospects, and I have memorized every single place these prospects are playing. I won't look at my sheet, I swear. We'll start with the Western Hockey League. We have Geeky, who's playing his first season for the Wenatchee Wild. They relocated from the Winnipeg Ice, and their head coach just got fired for misconduct. So Geeky, he's becoming familiar with some drama in the hockey world. Goldsmith, he is playing on Prince Albert in Saskatchewan. I have to look at my sheet. I'm right. And then Kipke is playing in Victoria in the WHL as well. The Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, Lamoureux got sent down. He had a great prospect tournament. Next year, he should be playing on the Tucson Roadrunners along with Langlois. Lamoureux's on Drummondville. And then Langlois is on a team that I will not pronounce because I for sure will mispronounce it. We got Bo in Finland, Thielen and Nord in Sweden. Thielen is the goaltender. In the KHL, we got Simishev and Boot. The KHL is already like 15 games in. Their season started early September. Simishev and Boot are still in the KHL playing about 15 games. They haven't been sent down to the NHL, which is the minor league in Russia. So if Simishev and Boot can stay on the KHL team and play the whole season in the KHL, that's a win in my books because that's a really tough league to play in, especially for young players. And there's a lot of drama in the KHL. It's honestly becoming a bit frustrating. And, I don't know if it's the right move to have a lot of good prospects in the KHL because I will get to it here with Duda, but there's a lot of controversy, drama, and just, not a lot of, you're left wondering what's going to happen with these prospects, how their development is going to go. Are they going to be developed the right way? Just a lot of question marks around the KHL. And I'm trying to not bring in politics into it, but in scenarios like Duda, which we'll get to, it just leaves you scratching your head why the Coyotes have targeted players in the KHL. Fedotov plays for St. Petersburg in the KHL, and he's signed for the KHL for like 3 or 4 more seasons. And he's a second-round picked in the same year as Josh Stone. So just think about where Josh Stone is. He's knocking on the door for the Coyotes. He's going to have an amazing American Hockey League season, and then next year probably be on the Coyotes roster. And he was picked at the same time as Fedotov, and we're not going to see him for another 3 or 4 years. That's what I'm talking about when we pick guys from Russia. And Fedotov's a second-round pick, so I wish we had more hands-on experience with Fedotov. And then Moroz plays for Belarus in the KHL for Dynamo. Belarus is also in the KHL. I learned that. The USHL, Julian Lutz, who I've been harping on and giving a hard time to for years now, has finally left Germany and is playing in the United States Hockey League. Maybe next year he'll move on to the NCAA to join all these prospects. But it looks like Zuber, who played on the same team as Lutz, makes it to the Roadrunners, and the Coyotes still want Lutz to develop before they sign him to a contract. In the NCAA, this is where the major bulk of the prospects for the Coyotes are right now. And you'll notice there's no Ontario Hockey League prospects anymore. I don't know if that's by design or coincidence. We saw guys like Chikrin, Hayden, Dvorak all grow and develop in the Ontario Hockey League, but now, no one's there. So we'll go to the NCAA. Lipkin, who the Coyotes tried to sign right when the season ended, decided to go back to college. He plays for Quinnipiac, who won the championship last year and knocked out Cooley's team in Minnesota. Horrible plays for the University of Massachusetts, which I always pronounce wrong. Duda has left Russia and is supposed to be playing for the University of Maine, but there's some complications with his contract. He hasn't practiced with the team yet, but he is physically, his human body is in Maine right now studying at school, but he hasn't played for the team yet. So a lot of shenanigans there. That's what I'm talking about when you have Russian prospects or prospects in the KHL. You just don't know what you're getting yourself into. And hopefully for Duda, it all gets ironed out and he could play games for the University of Maine. Zlinka plays for, after looking at my sheet, Northeastern University. Morden plays for Harvard. Castagna plays for, Cornell University. Musser, the third goalie we drafted, was Thielen, Hurribal, and Musser, plays for Colorado University. Ludka plays for Omaha University. And Matica plays for the University of Denver. So it seems like Bill Armstrong and the development staff and scouting staff love the NCAA, and the bulk of their prospects are in the NCAA. So that's it for me. I'll have the Coyotes season preview up very quickly, and also the Tucson Roadrunners season preview up quickly as well. The Coyotes season starts Friday against New Jersey on the road. Again, it seems like they always start their seasons on the road on the east side. So looking forward to it. I'll dive deeper into what it means that Gunther is now in Tucson, what that means for the Coyotes lineup, what are they going to do, who fills his spot, or are they going to roll 11 forwards and 7 defensemen like Andre Tourigny likes to do. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see, spread the word. And as always, thank you for your support.